What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new stream. It's your boy Weddle. Today we only got a quick stream because we did leave off on some videos that we were reacting to last stream, but we had to end stream early. So we're gonna continue with those videos. We got like 2 or 3 videos to react to tonight, and then we will be getting off because it is about to be 11:30 p.m. and we gotta wake up early tomorrow. So let's go ahead and get into it so we don't waste no time. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. Hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy New Year for the upcoming days. If you're watching this on New Year's, happy New Year. Because some of y'all be watching this as a stream bar, as a YouTube video. So I appreciate everybody for supporting. We are growing and growing each and every day, so thank you everybody for the support, for all of y'all that tune into the streams, for all of you that are following, subscribed if you're on YouTube. So like I said, let's get right into these videos, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Alright, y'all, so this video was called Teen Blew Off Woman's Head with AR-15 over a Fender Bender, and we left off at like a minute and a half, but let's just go back. Alright, y'all.
A Colorado boy only 14 years old when he shoots and kills a mother after a minor fender bender.
A 14-year-old, I forgot how old he was. I thought he was 15, but 14 is crazy, bro. Threw his life away all because he couldn't handle his emotions and handle it the right way. Like, yeah, they hit you with the car, but how is that gonna help fix the car by blowing a woman's head off, bro, by killing someone? You're only throwing your whole life away, man. You gotta think smarter, bro. That's the thing with teens nowadays, man. Like, they'll be quick to be like, oh, I'm a killer, I'm a crasher, I'm this and that, I'm a thug, I'm a street dude. But bro, that shit gets you nowhere but either in jail or dead, bro, or your family crying, over both situations.
Just hours after shooting her in cold blood, he cries to his own mother at the police station.
See what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Mom. Bro, you killed somebody's fucking mother over a fender bender.
Today's case takes us to Denver, Colorado, where on February 20th, 2021, 32-year-old Pamela Cabriales was on her way home from dinner with a friend. According to local TV station KUSA, Pamela's family says she was extremely giving, passionate, and loving. They describe her as a social butterfly who was always there if you needed her. Pamela worked as a...
Even if she wasn't, bro, nobody deserves to get killed over a fucking accident, you know what I'm saying? It's not like she was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking hit him on purpose so I can fuck up his car. Nah, it was an accident, man. It happens.
And she was also a mother to her 6-year-old son, Leo.
It happens, bro.
In pictures and in videos, Pamela seems happy and full of life. But all of that changed 4 years ago this month. Pamela was behind the wheel of her Range Rover, driving along Interstate 25 that goes right through Denver, when she stopped at a red light at an intersection of I-25 and Colfax.
And she was pretty too, man. She was pretty.
Shots rang out. We now know the person shooting was then 14-year-old Remy Cordova.
What the fuck, bro?
Was in the passenger seat of another car that was driven by this guy named Nishan Johnson. Cordova had thought that...
Bro. And I bet he did it all to show the people he was with in the car, like, oh, I'm a fucking killer. I don't give a fuck. I'm a top dog, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big dog. Hey, nigga, what the fuck? Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid, bro? Look at you. Now you're in fucking prison for the rest of your life, bro.
That the car had been tapped by Pamela's in a small fender bender. And according to court docs, he said, quote, "Can I bust on them?" Johnson then replied...
See what I'm saying? or trying to prove a point.
Do what you gotta do. That's on you. According to KUSA, Cordova got out of the car with an AR-15 and fired 15 to 20 shots into Pamela's Range Rover. Witnesses on the scene say
Hell
they
no.
didn't even know what was happening.
Then I heard pop, 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 and I heard.
Okay, this is not funny, bro. What happened is not funny, but the way she described it, all I heard was pop, 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 pop.
I heard pop, 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 pop.
Pop, 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 pop.
And I first.
Like I said, I should not be laughing, but fuck.
Until the cars in the 2 lanes next to me started going. And then I realized I said, oh, if something's happening, and I ducked down, and several more happened. And I pulled next to the car, barely got a glance. It looked as though the window was either rolled down or shot out, but I believe that the window was out. I didn't look at the windshield or see inside the vehicle. And then the car that was in front of them sped off. I went behind them, but pretty far back because they went pretty quickly, and got off on Federal. So they went straight, and I got off on Federal. And
She saw the whole thing.
I didn't obviously see what occurred because the car was obstructing my view. So I didn't know at the time if the shots came from the car in front or inside the vehicle. But that's what I saw.
That's Jaden Aarons, who was driving home from an appointment at the time of the shooting.
You said you heard multiple pops. You went pop, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop. How many of those do you think you heard the first time?
I
Pop, 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 pop.
call it 5 to 7, perhaps.
Okay, and then you said you heard duck down and heard several more pops. How many more do you think you heard?
Perhaps 3. And the break in between the two was a second or 2
Okay,
that it paused.
sure.
It wasn't very long.
And you never saw anybody get in or out of any vehicles?
No, in my mind thought it was fireworks or something.
Sure.
And just wasn't paying attention.
When you go around the car you're in front of, why do you go around the car?
Because the other 2 cars did it.
The fuck you mean why? Why do you go around the car, bro? Are you fucking stupid? That nigga gotta be dumb, bro. She went around cause she heard pops and she said either fireworks or what's the other thing that sounds like that fucking gunshot. Why would you not get out of there, man?
Sure.
And
Stupid ass
just wasn't
question.
Paying attention.
When you go around the car you're in front of, why do you go around the car?
Because the other 2 cars did it, and I felt like I was in danger, and I heard the shot.
Of course. She's not dumb like you are. Why would you go around? She still has her fucking survival instincts.
Coming, and I was ducking down, and I thought maybe they were gonna hit me. I was scared to go that way because again, I didn't know if they were coming from that vehicle, but I couldn't go any other way. So
This may seem like a really dumb question. Articulate more. Why did you feel you were in danger? Tell me more about it.
I'm glad he knows what he's asking this fucking a retarded ass question, bro.
because I recognized the sound of gunshots, and I thought perhaps one was going to hit me.
Were you scared?
Not really until after, because it didn't really register. It was definitely like weird. So, but I was like, my awareness was heightened, but it still didn't register
Tell me more about why you ducked.
because I thought I was gonna get shot.
Okay.
All right, I know you're multitasking.
Get him out of here, bro. Get him the fuck out of here, bro. Y'all need somebody who is doing a better job. It seems like he doesn't even know common sense.
When you're watching our videos. And if you're out running errands, listen up. I have to tell you about this free app called Upside.
We don't want to hear about it.
He turned to face toward.
For more witnesses too, like Alex Martinez, who was driving home from a soccer game.
When he got out, he had his hoodie on, and he turned to face towards north, and all I see is the side of his forehead, so literally right here,
Okay.
and then that's when I noticed that he lifted up his arm, and his arm was being covered by
How did you see both arms like this if he shot an AR-15, not a pistol? Y'all see how witnesses sometimes get the facts wrong, and instead of helping them, it fucks up the investigation? Cause man, an AR-15, they're like this, bro. How would you say in the AR-15 like this, man? You got grab it with one hand and the other one over here. You can't just be like this unless he was shooting like that. But I don't know why the fuck he would be doing that.
I'm in a Ford Edge, so I say it's a pretty big car. He was about like 5'6".
But then again, it was a YN, so we know they got the stormtrooper aim. They're not really, you know what I'm saying, at the gun range like that.
5'7", and that's when I noticed that he had a
So
gun.
it could be possible.
So my first instinct when they were hit was to get down just in case if they started shooting towards me. I did not physically see the weapon.
Okay.
I seen the light from when you shoot the gun, and you have like the light and the sound.
Okay.
So that's what I heard.
That's fireball.
So the light, like the muzzle flash, we call it. It's like the fire, like
When you fire
fireworks,
yeah.
or you fire a gun and
Yeah.
it comes out those gases that escape. What color was that? Did you say?
When I looked over, the first time I heard it, I got goosebumps. So I looked over, and I just remember seeing white. So
Okay. If you saw the muzzle flash.
yeah,
That's what we call it.
yeah, the muzzle flash.
How many times do you think you saw flashes?
About 6 times.
Alright, so now that goes hand in hand with what the girl said, what the lady said. She said she saw it. She heard 7 shots. He saw 7 flashes. You know what I'm saying? That's similar answers right there.
Did you hear the person that got out from the right front passenger seat of that car? Did you hear him say anything?
No,
Did you hear them yell anything?
no, not really. I didn't hear anything at all because my music I had my music off because I'm a big fan of music, and I had my music going, and then that's when I heard the first gunshot go off, and I looked over, and then I just see the light, white, whatever you can call it, and then that's when I got goosebumps down my arm because I just knew that. But when I was driving away, I noticed one in the rear poke his head out, like looked back.
Tell me more about that.
So I was going, because my first instinct was to get away because I was scared. So I was going, and then I was trying to get away as quick as possible. And I look in the rear mirror and I see the Range Rover in there. And I look in and I see the Honda coming. And I just see a head go like this. But it had a hoodie on. So
Okay, and was that from the front area of the car or the
Yeah,
rear area
the
of the
front.
car? So from the passenger side?
Damn. See, all these people saw the whole thing go down and how they shot at the girl all over Fender bender,
driver's side.
which is a minor fucking accident, bro. A fucking small ass tap.
It was a black hoodie.
Okay. So it came from the driver?
Yeah, the driver's side.
So put an arrow in red the direction he shoots at.
Okay, he's saying it was the driver, and they were saying that it was the back seat.
What led you to believe he was shooting in the direction of that car?
Well, because when you started shooting, I noticed that the light from when you shot it was going backwards.
Okay.
So I was like, alright. So that I ducked down, and that's when I lifted up my head just to take a peek, and that's when I seen his arm on the side of the car facing backwards.
Okay.
After the shooting, Cordova and Johnson sped off in their car as first responders rushed to the scene.
Fuck, man. Is this fucking footage of the girl after she was shot? Bro, she looks like she slumped over, bro. Fuck, no. Imagine their family, like the girl's family watching this, man. Having to see this. Fuck. Fucking insane, dog. She's like being held by the seatbelt because she's just hanging like that. Fuck. Fuck no.
Here's the scene from another perspective.
Or is that somebody else? Oh fuck, yeah, that is her. I think he just said she took quite a few shots. Fuck. Did she say? Did he say rounds to the face? Oh hell no, bro. He said like 4 or 5 shots and then said round, basically because he didn't know how to describe it. 4 or 5 rounds to the face, bro. Fuck no. That's why the title said they blew her head off. Cause bro, imagine 5 shots to the head. Fuck no, bro. Imagine the type of shit these EMTs and cops gotta see every day for that to be so normal. Damn, man, they are so desensitized, but that's their job, bro. They have to do it and not panic, you know what I'm saying, when these type of things go down. Fuck, bro. They said several gunshots to the body.
This next part is really tough. You can see the rear window of Pamela's Range Rover has been completely shot out.
That's the hard part. That's the hard part, bitch. The hard part was seeing her fucking slump like that. Cause she is gone. Fucking me, her window. Fuck her window. Her window could be blown out and she could still be alive, bro. But she is gone over a fucking stupid 14-year-old, bro. Fuck. Fuck.
I counted 8 shots. Yeah, there's one right above the left windshield wiper. So that's 2 out of, like, right there.
License plate, probably hers.
That's the same one as the on the back.
Okay.
Another angle shows Pamela being loaded into an ambulance. Now, we won't show that part because it is graphic, but here are the moments leading up to it.
I can only imagine, bro. 5 shots to the face.
You guys need an extra set of hands for me?
Yes.
Fuck no.
No, other than somebody called in and said gunshots fired between 2 cars. I wasn't able to get a description of the other vehicle.
Even though Pamela was rushed to the hospital, she died several days
Yeah,
later.
bro, I mean,
Meanwhile, investigators were still working to track down the suspects.
it was gonna be hard for her to survive all those shots to her head, man. Like,
The next day, a Denver police officer
to
spotted
the body, yeah, they might survive, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, even though I have heard people survive headshots, it is like not that common, you know.
The car wanted from a
It
separate.
will really have to be a miracle.
Even though Pamela was rushed to the hospital, she died several days later. Meanwhile, investigators were still working to track down the suspects involved in her shooting. The next day, a Denver police officer spotted a car wanted from a separate incident. There had been this gang shooting at a McDonald's where multiple shots were fired. And at the time, the cop didn't realize this car was but they did know the people inside needed to be
Wait, what does it?
McDonald's where multiple shots were fired. And at the time, the cop didn't realize.
So these motherfuckers are just on fucking crash outs who are out here shooting up anything and everything, bro. Cause another incident at McDonald's, fuck, bro.
This car
And y'all know how those McDonald's lines be, bro. They could easily shoot an innocent person in the drive-through line inside. You know what I'm saying? In the surrounding area.
Pamela's shooting, but they did know the people inside needed to be questioned. This led to a small chase, and it's something Nishan Johnson talked about during his police interview.
We're driving, and we get to the light. Police was on the side. They get to the side, the back of us, they get behind us. I take a right, they drive. Take a left, they keep following me. And then I try to take another right, but the ice was too slippery. So I hit the curb, and that's when they turned the light on.
Tell me more about the conversation in the car. Who notices the police either on the side of you or behind you?
I mean, we all did, to be honest with you. When you're looking at when you at the stop sign, you don't look at your window.
Okay.
And then when I looked out the window, I seen police pull up.
What is the conversation in the car?
You know, there really wasn't no conversation in the car. But, they just go.
I'm sorry?
I said, it wasn't no conversation in no car, but go.
Thought I heard something.
There was no conversation in the car. But, they just go.
I'm sorry?
I said, it wasn't no conversation in no car, but go.
Let go?
Yes.
Why was that?
I don't know.
Okay. Earlier you told me because you didn't have a license.
Yeah, like, I don't have no license, but that's what they were telling me. You said, what was the conversation?
Okay.
You said, what conversation did we have while the police was behind us?
Who was telling you to go?
Little bro, like, oh, just go. You feel me? I mean, don't have no.
Bro, this motherfucker be asking the dumbest questions, bro. Like, come on, man. Ask something better that can actually help you with the case, not why did you say go? Cause, bro, if they see a cop behind you, you're gonna fucking try to get out. Try to get out of their way. Try to fucking run off if you're doing some crazy shit out there. If you got some warrants, if you got a gun, if you got drugs, whatever they got, you know what I'm saying? If they up to no good, that is the first thing they're gonna try to do. Run from the cops.
Did little bro say he was hot?
Nah.
Did you say
Go.
Little bro said he was hot.
did little bro say he was hot?
Nah.
Did you say
Go.
okay.
You know how nowadays, young generation want to run from the police or do anything for the police.
See what I told ya? That's the first thing they think about, taking them on the chase. That's why you see all these stolen cars and, you know what I'm saying, these YNs, how y'all call them. These 14-year-olds, 11-year-olds, you know what I'm saying, 13-year-olds, 15, 16, stealing cars from people who actually, you know what I'm saying, have a job to go to and fucking kids to go take to school and shit. Bro, they be stealing cars from people who actually work hard for them and need them, and take them on fucking, how they call it, on the plays, you know what I'm saying? Take them on chases with cops and stuff like that. They use them for all types of bullshit, man.
So you listened to him. So you listened to him and went.
That's how it was. Because after they
That's why, shit, there's this fucking striker epidemic, man, because of the fucking young people.
Cause you know when police get behind you sometimes and you know you ain't doing that. Like me, when I know I ain't doing nothing wrong, I wasn't really panicking. But what made me really panic was because they was all going like, bro, come on, go, 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 go. And I don't have a license. I was like, oh, that ain't true. I ain't stopping. Come on. And I hit the car and everything.
So you got told what to do, and you gonna do it. Oh my god, bro. He letting people peer pressure him into, you know what I'm saying, getting himself some time in jail, bro. And they probably didn't know that one of the people in there had shot and killed somebody. That's why they wanted to fucking go, right? But now, since they try to get away and he crashed, now they got them. Now they got the people involved in that shooting with the woman. And he could actually be charged as an accomplice, you know what I'm saying? Because they could even make him, you know what I'm saying, make up a story. They can make up a story about him and say that he knew and that's why he ran away.
Police eventually tracked Johnson down to a shed where he was hiding, and that's where they found some incriminating evidence.
You know why I'm asking all these questions? Because the we were found in, those shell casings match at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me? And you said nobody's in the shed with you. Okay, you're in there by yourself. But the same caliber shell casing that's in the shed where you're at is the same caliber at our murder scene. Can you explain that to me if nobody handed you anything?
Nobody handed me nothing.
Okay, so how did that end up in the shed with you? Oh, you're gonna cut it.
I don't know.
Okay. So I'm asking you, this is your chance to be honest, okay? And I'm not saying you're not, so please don't be offended by that. Okay, but I don't know is not gonna cut it. As I told you before when we first started, it's a homicide investigation. I told you you're not free to leave. Okay. You remember that? Okay. If you were there or someone
I think this dude was out there in the incident where the woman got shot at, where she got killed. Or I think this a whole different crew that they were running with.
somebody asked you to hold on to something, I need to know. Okay? And not just for myself, but for yourself. You got a kid, right? You want to see those kids grow up?
Yeah.
You want to be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them?
Yeah, bro. Shit. Y'all need to do better, man. And I'm not trying to say this to make y'all feel no type of way, like to make y'all feel like I'm better than y'all, this and that, or that y'all ain't on shit, y'all ain't work shit. Yeah, you might be gangster, bro. You might be this and that, bro. But be gangster for your fucking kids, bro. Stop that bullshit. Get a job, get you some money or something. You know what I'm saying? And do good for them, bro. Be there in their fucking life. Cause if not, guess what's gonna happen now? He goes to jail. Those kids are gonna grow up by themselves, and the same fucking cycle is gonna repeat. They're gonna be getting into some bullshit and this and that. Unless they see that, and they see that it's not taking them nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That it hasn't taken the people that they know anywhere good, and they stop the fucking cycle. But most of the time, since there's no fucking father figure in their life, they continue to do the same shit, man. That's what I'm saying. You might, you know what I'm saying, be a big dog, this and that, not big motherfucker out in the streets, but bro, that shit does not take you anywhere good. And you might, you know what I'm saying, be getting money and this and that, but it won't last your whole fucking life. You can't do that forever. So my biggest advice I can give you is, bro, is if you're doing that, find a way to turn that money into some legal money, bro. And stay out the way, bro. Do that shit for your family at least, if you don't care about yourself, bro.
Those kids grow up? You want to be able to hold them and not be behind glass when you see them?
Exactly.
Or you want them to come and visit you during your time? Again, I'm not threatening you, I'm not upset with you. But I'm telling You're digging yourself a hole here. So if you have something, you know something, Nishan, now's the time to tell me. Okay, you tell me you were by yourself when you ran. Nobody else was in that shed. I asked you several times that question. You're adamant nobody was. Okay? So it's one of two things. Either you were there at that murder scene, or somebody gave you something to hold on to. So now's your chance to help yourself. Don't dig yourself a hole. You got one foot in this hole right now, Michelle.
At that point, it's like, if he's covering up for someone, it is not even worth it, bro. And if you did it, I don't know what to tell you. I'm gonna give you some advice, but this does not mean I agree with what they're doing. The best thing he can do is just shut the fuck up, bro. Or confess right now, cause they gonna find out anyway. They gonna find out anyway, bro.
Investigators spoke with Johnson for more than 5 hours on multiple occasions, and honestly, they didn't get very much, but they got even less info from Remy Cordova.
I'm going to advise you of your rights, and then I'm going to leave the room, and you can...
Imagine what the mom's going through, bro. Like, finding out that her son killed another fucking mother, another human being, another person. That he killed someone, bro. Her little 14-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Her little baby, as she was thinking, probably. How can he do that? How can my baby do that? Bro, he's a fucking crash out. That's how. That is how.
Okay? You okay, Neil?
I'm sorry, Stop.
The woman next to Cordova in this video is his mom, because remember, he's only 14 years old at the time. As a detective walks back in, you can hear Cordova apologize to his mother.
Okay, it's still February 21st, 2021. According to that clock, it's now 10:05 p.m. And I've given you and your mom opportunity to talk about this investigation. Let me ask you, did you understand the rights as they have been explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It might sound fucking corny or you know, like it is some bullshit, but I feel like music is doing this to the youth, bro. All the things that they hear people rap about, like, oh, shooting this, shooting that, and if he fuck with me, I'm gonna put him in the grave and this and that. I'll send some shots at him. This, bro, they really start to believe that that's how they're living, bro. Even if those rappers have never shot a fucking gun in their life, bro. They're really making them believe that fucking movie, and now they're turning that shit into their reality, man. I didn't see who it was, but yo, appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate you for tuning into today's stream, brother. Appreciate you a lot.
With your mom, that would prevent her from providing you with guidance and advice about your rights. No? With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us about this investigation? No?
But even though Cordova didn't talk, investigators already knew a bit about him because he had a juvenile criminal record and was on police's
What? Damn. So that little man hasn't been up to no good, man. Fucking crazy. That's what I'm saying. They start young, bro. Like if his pops is not in his life, that's most likely what it is, bro. He has no one to tell him not to do that shit. Or even if the mom says it, bro, he doesn't feel like the mom has any authority over him.
But even though Cordova didn't talk, investigators already knew a bit about him because he had a juvenile criminal record and was on police's radar as a gang member. Prosecutors later said that Cordova's motivation in Pamela's murder was to rise up the ranks in this gang world. Cordova's case eventually moved from juvenile court to district court.
Fucking stupid, bro. So you kill an innocent woman all to be a high-ranking member in your gang.
Because of the severity of the crime. He was charged as an adult with first-degree murder and first-degree attempted murder. That second charge was added because another driver had been in the line of fire when Cordova had fired the shots. Now, that person was not injured, so the charge became attempted murder. In November of last year, Cordova was found guilty. He has since been sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole in 40 years. Nishan Johnson has also been convicted for his involvement in the case. In June 2023, he was sentenced to 35 years in prison. As for Pamela, her family says her memory lives on through her son.
Y'all think that was fair, bro? He should never be able to get out, in my opinion, bro. None of them, bro. And get fucking the death penalty, bro. They should be able to put them in a fucking line and shoot them motherfuckers, bro. Take them out, bro. Take out the trash in this society, man. Shit, if y'all agree, let me know down below in the comments, man. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more content. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay blessed.